Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Monday Night Mindset. It's so great to see you. I missed you last week. Yeah, last week it was so fun. It was spring break. Took my family to Moab, Utah, and yeah, we went hiking and jeeping. It was a blast. But I did miss you, so I'm glad that you're back with me today. Welcome to the Monday Mindset, where each week at 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Mondays in the Healthy Real Food Challenge Facebook group, I share an insight to help you to master your mindset for weight loss success with a sugar and flour free lifestyle. So, if you're new around here, I'm Erin Hart. I am a registered nurse health coach. I lost 125 pounds myself, and if you are a mom or a grandma that feels out of control around food and you want to lose weight for the last time this year with the sugar and flour free lifestyle, I can help you. Yeah, just imagine living in your goal body, having one size of clothes in the closet, having peace with food and freedom from cravings, and feeling comfortable and confident in your clothes, being able to physically do all that you want to do, have more mental clarity, be free from diet related diseases as you age. It is possible with the healthy real food lifestyle, and if that is what you want, I can help you to get there. But every choice that we make comes with a price. And that's what we're talking about today. The topic for today's Monday Mindset is the Spanish proverb, take what you want and pay for it. When it comes to your food, there is no right or wrong choice. Food is not a moral issue. And I want to be really clear that you are not good or bad because of what you eat. Food is just food. So just get rid of any guilt and shame that you have about food. And what I do want you to ask yourself is, what do you want? Many of us have this battle going on inside of us. We all want to achieve our health goals, right? We want to achieve our goal body this year, but we also want the birthday cake, right? So, like I said, neither decision makes you a good or bad person. You have value and worth no matter what you eat, right? If you think of a little kid who eats birthday cake or a donut, right? It's they aren't good or bad because of that decision. If you think of a random person on the street that's eating an apple, that person is not a good person just because they're eating an apple, right? Food is just food. So it's not a moral issue, and you have value and worth no matter what you eat, like I said. But you can't have both, right? If you want to be a person that if you are a person that experiences food addiction and you feel out of control around food, um, like you can't just have one treat without eating the whole plate. You find yourself eating when you don't want to be, or you know that it's harming your body, right? But you can't stop eating. Or, maybe you're obese and you're at risk for diet related diseases. Um, you have to make a choice. There's a Spanish proverb that says, take what you want and pay for it. So, what does that mean, right? Well, it means that when you pick up a stick, you pick up both ends. And when you make a choice, you are also choosing the positive or negative consequences that is associated with that choice. Life is all about making decisions. And every day we're faced with countless choices every day. So, do I stick to my meal plan, or do I make this exception with my meal plan, right? Sometimes we have that battle inside of our minds. And what I want you to know is that each choice that you make has a consequence and a price. So that's what it means. Take what you want, and pay for it. So making the choice to stick to your plan has the consequence of helping you to progress towards your health goals, right? With patience, some consequences are positive consequences, right? So with patience, consistency, and time, the decision to stick to your meal plan will inevitably lead you to achieving your goal body, having one size of clothes in the closet, having peace with food and freedom from cravings, and feeling comfortable and confident in your clothes. Uh, making that decision over and over again, those small choices each day to stay on your plan and to stick to your plan, eating healthy things that fuel your body and nourish your body so it can function optimally. It helps you to be able to do everything physically that you want to do, have more mental clarity and be free from diet related diseases as you age, right? That's the consequence of eating a healthy diet, following a healthy real food lifestyle. But the price of that choice is discipline, right? Take what you want and pay for it. So if you want a healthy body, if you want to be free from diet related diseases and all of those benefits we just talked about, you have to pay the price. And the price of that result is discipline. It's saying no to things that you want in the moment in exchange for what you really want long term. The price of achieving your goal body this year is taking consistent, uncomfortable action each day. It's the price is being different, right? Maybe standing out and doing something different than what everyone else is doing. Uh, Going outside of your comfort zone. The price of living in your goal body is planning and prepping your food ahead of time, staying accountable and feeling your feelings instead of eating to numb, right? Or to fill a void. It's facing your problems head on instead of turning to food to feel better. That's the price. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth it to you? Is the price too high? And it's okay if your answer is no, right? Ditch the shame and guilt about it, because you also have another choice. You have the choice to make an exception with your plan or not stick to a meal plan, right? You can choose, um, you know, not to eat in a healthy way, and that also, like any choice we make in life, it comes with a positive or negative consequence and a price. So take what you want and pay for it. So if you want to eat the food that gives you that instant gratification in the moment, you can. Like, you are an adult woman, right? Like, you can do whatever you want to do. And if you want to eat the food that sounds good in the moment, if you want to give in to those cravings or food thoughts, you totally can do that. And I invite you to ditch the shame and guilt about that as well, right? You're the one in charge here and you can do whatever you want and you don't have to feel bad about it. But you do have to pay the price, as we do with every decision and choice that we make. So when you pick up a stick, you pick up both ends. Meaning that the price of eating what you want in the moment, it may lead to a slippery slope for you. If you're a person that just can't eat one, that choice to eat off plan may lead to more and more and eventually rob you of achieving your goal body this year. You get the freedom in the moment, right? You get the momentary pleasure. You get to be the same as other people around you, but possibly for the price of your long-term goals. And if you want to stay where you are, you can. You are valued and loved and beautiful just as you are. But I'm guessing that if you're listening to or watching this Monday Mindset video right now, you're not happy where you are, right? You want more out of life. You don't like feeling out of control with food. You want peace and freedom, health and vitality. Our brains often want two things at once. They want to achieve our long-term goals and they want the instant gratification. But you have to make a choice and ask yourself what you really want the most. And you have to pay the price so that you can reap the rewards. So ditch the shame and guilt and just own your decisions. Having self-integrity, ask yourself, what is it that you really truly want the most? And are you willing to pay the price for it? And I know the battle, right? I have struggled with my relationship with food and my body for my whole life. I know that it's really hard to achieve your goal body. It's hard to break old habits and create new ones. But for me, it was so much harder to stay morbidly obese, to have diet-related diseases. You have to choose your hard. When I was 284 pounds, I had a moment when I looked at myself in the mirror and I did a double take because I didn't recognize myself anymore. I was having signs of prediabetes. Um, I struggled to walk up the stairs. I had a hard time putting on my own socks. I felt guilty because I just wasn't too tired to play with my kids. And I knew that the path I was on would lead to diet-related diseases and early death. I was depressed. I lacked energy. And that was the price I was paying for eating whatever I wanted to. I used food like a drug to feel better, right? But it actually was making my life so much worse. So you have to ask yourself, what do you want? And what's the price? Will you pay that price? Is it worth it? And, so every choice that you make comes with a price. You can achieve your goal body this year. It's possible for you. It's hard, right? It's hard at first, but making the choice is really the hardest part. And then after that, once you commit to the path that you're on, it gets a lot easier because you don't have to keep deciding. You don't have to have that constant battle within you. That's the benefit of having boundaries around food, where you have these clear, unambiguous boundaries that you just don't cross like a smoker that doesn't smoke. And adopting a sugar and flour-free lifestyle can really free up a lot of decision making for you because you only decide once, and that decision is really hard. It is. But then after that, it becomes so easy, right? Because you don't have that constant battle within you, and that clarity brings you strength. Remember why you're doing this. What is your deep reason why? Use that to fuel yourself, to help you to keep going when it's hard, and always keep your eye on what you really want and what you're fighting for. And I promise you, it's worth it. So imagine a life for just a second. I want you to imagine a life where losing weight isn't your goal anymore, where you have mental clarity, where you can focus on the most important things in your life and your dreams. Imagine a life where you don't battle with constant cravings and food thoughts, where you have peace with your food and your body. That life is absolutely available to you. Take what you want and pay for it. Embrace the journey. It's worth it. If you want someone who has walked that path before to support you on your journey to your goal body, I hope that you'll join us in the Healthy Real Food Coaching Program. The doors are open until April 5th. Whoops, I wrote this before. So yeah, the doors actually just closed. But if you are interested, sign up for a free coaching call with me. The doors are going to be open soon when we go to the next challenge in a few weeks. And I invite you to join us on the success path. In this coaching program, you can get guidance, support, and accountability with your goals throughout the year from the ideal support community. I guarantee that you achieve your goal body within 12 months, or I coach you for free until you do. So sign up for a free, no obligation coaching call with me today by clicking the link to my schedule so that we can talk about your dreams and your goals and help you to gain insights that you can use right away to give your sugar and flour-free program some rocket fuel. So I'm cheering you on. I hope that you'll join us on the success path. It's worth it. I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.